So, chef, you have to mute the speaker and the microphone of one system. You have to use only one. Use the microphone of the closer one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
The laptop needs to be charged.
Check.
I'm giving you an extension cord.
Can you please check first? Can you fix this? Okay. No, not there, not there. I couldn't. I need to work with this.
Aditya, it has to go a little higher.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
Now I just need to get the extension cord plugged in.
Sure.
Not there. Oh.
Yes.
Let's
Chef,
see
can
the
you
front
hear me?
camera, please.
Check, check. Chef.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using the speaker of which one, the zoomed view or the tablet?
Yeah, the zoom view.
Okay, and Adi, do one thing now. Use the volume and the speaker both in the zoomed view because that will be easier for her
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hear. Yeah.
Exactly that.
Exactly. We have done
We've
the
got
same thing.
we've got the speakers here
Okay.
that are connected to the zoom view camera.
This is
Okay.
how we work, Keshav.
Sure,
You are
done.
used to.
But I feel the iPad can go little more behind because your head is getting cut and the table also is getting cut. Just check the view, Adi. If you can check in tablet, just check the view of Keshav. That's the
Sure.
output view which people will be looking at.
Is it okay now?
This is okay. Half of the table is only seen. Is that fine?
Is it still half of the table seen? Yeah, this is okay, Keshav.
Fine. Okay, I'm okay. So
Yeah.
Adi,
And
do one thing.
you'll be spotlighting the close-up camera, right?
Yeah. So Adi, I'll just explain Adi. Adi's pin the video of Keshav Kunal. There is a video, right? Keshav Kunal. Pin that particular video.
In Keshav Kumar's video.
Just do a right click and pin that particular video.
It's pinned. It's pinned.
Okay, fine.
Can you do one thing, Aditya?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll just change the view.
Then the front camera will be used and it will not be a good picture.
Yes. I'll unpin this video and I will pin the another video.
Ma,
This is
if you want to see your screen, you can join this Teams on the laptop and then have that turned your way. But that's too complex, so I don't think you want to do that. Yeah, you just keep it simple. Does it work, Mr. Keshav?
yeah, it's fine.
Everything works.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, okay,
Just
awesome.
show her the output once. Just let her check if she's comfortable with the part of
Sure,
the screen which is being
sure,
seen. Yeah.
sure. I'll do that. Okay, come here. Look at this. This is a good output.
Yeah, this is fine.
UV, cut the music once.
Silky.
Okay, UV. So, your help, what I need is when people will be joining, you just have to start accepting them. I'll do one thing. I'll take you on call. Wait,
Leave it. It's okay. I have time. I know. I just need.
UV. No problem. I'm saying when people will be joining in, admit them because otherwise, if I keep on admitting, here the role changes. So I'll do one thing. Make an attendee. What will happen? This will affect who can share content as well as who can mute people, remove people. Okay. So I'm. Oh, okay. Sorry, fine.
ACT guys coming.
Sorry, sorry. Okay, no problem. So I'm not gonna do this. Parwale, you. Uh, yeah, two cameras are there. So no problem. Done. Naina, what I have planned. No, I will. Huh?
Like, okay, இப்போ,
No illada, I will unpin this video and then I'll pin this video again. That's all. Okay.
Right now we are using Wi-Fi. Be careful.
Akka's laptop is not free, na? She is doing an event.
Wi-Fi use பண்றாங்க.
Yes, laptop is free.
Disconnect பண்ணாதீங்க.
இருக்கா?
Fiber net test பண்ண முடியுமா?
Okay, open பண்ணி பார்க்கறேன்.
Box.
ஒரு வாட்டி music play பண்ணு. Play the music, no? Background music, what you were playing. Okay, fine. Okay, what you were telling? Tell. Laptop speaker, okay. No. Okay, you are saying that we'll take NDI input. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ பண்ணல ஒரே நிமிஷம் left இல்ல வீடியோ ஆஃப் பண்ணலாம் இல்ல இருக்கான் அது ஒன்றும் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான் வீடியோல we are telling we will take input from Imtiaz and NDI ல எடுத்துட்டு so OBS ல போயிட்டு we will just change the screen சொல்றியா ஒன்னும் இல்லடா you stop the music ல okay சரி I can see so my laptop sound is off ஒரே நிமிஷம் idiot has some password in पासवर्ड क्या तेरा लैपटॉप क्यों छोटा बड़ा क्या है सब बड़ा छोटा क्या है ஓகே இதுல என்ன NDI ஓபன் பண்ணுமா NDI இல்ல என்ன டவுன்லோட் பண்ணோம்? ஏன்டா சப்மிட்டே வரல? Hey, why these guys left the meeting? These guys. What this fucker has done in his laptop fucking file cannot be downloaded securely. Clicking key anyways still it is not taking. இல்லை என்ன பிளாக் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கான்? எதுல? ஒரே நிமிஷம் ஆயிடுச்சு. நாளைக்கு ஈவென்ட்டோடவா? ये शेफ को फोन करो, बोलो क्या लॉग आउट क्यों कर गई शेफ नीलिमा 99405 5876 ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು ರನ್ பண்ணலாமா ಸೇಮ್ ಡೆಕ್ ಹೋದ ಬಟ್ ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ವೈರ್ಡ್ परवालेडा वायर ला अभी जस्ट लॉबी में हाँ और निमिष yeah tell her to send the request no he will accept
guys is already here. Please give me 5 minutes.
என்னடா installing da eda or laptop condemn yes laptop waste laptop it's yeah no the Chrome does not want एक सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड नहीं कर पा ये ತಿರುಪಿ ಅದೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಓಕೆ ಅದೇ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ 2 ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹಾ ಮಾತಿಕರೆ ಅವರೇ ನಿಮಿಷ ಹಾ ಮಾಡ ಅವರೇ ನಿಮಿಷ பண்ணிட்டேடா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வீடியோ புரியுது சும்மா சொல்றடா it takes seriously good boy ಅವರೇ Okay, wow. No, don't admit. Let her be in login. Yeah. Let her wait in the lobby. 4 o'clock we have told her. Nadi is there. Who are down there? Go laptop discharge. Ye laptop discharge. Okay. எதுடா இல்ல actually they network change பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கான் you are playing the songs ada देखिए क्या करेगा पता है क्या कर रहा है बिना बैटरी यूज कैसे लैपटॉप चलेगा डिस्चार्ज क्यों रहता है हमेशा और फिर से मैं सोच रहा हूँ इसका ब्राइटनेस करना है ब्राइटनेस करना फिर देख लो 0 है बैटरी अचानक जाना पड़ेगा तो क्या बोलेगा आपको ये बैटरी ये फोर्स से नहीं होगा कहाँ पर लैपटॉप ऑफ बैटरी Parvalda, otherwise also suppose if not working, if it doesn't work also no problem. correct. But two videos na screen sharing ரொம்ப சின்னதா இருக்கு. Resolution also and the screen also will become up. Suppose இப்போ பாரு இப்படி ஆயிடும். Then it will. I can move to left side God. The screen சொல்றியா? ஒரே நிமிஷம். மூவ் பண்ணி ஜூம் பண்ணோம்னா அது இது போயிடும். இல்லடா admit this guy, UV. Admit this guy. UV. UV. Adi.
Yeah.
Chef, can you hear me? Adi and Nilima, can you hear me?
Hi.
Adi and Nilima.
The sound and the music.
Yeah, you can. UV இப்போ பாரு இது வந்து ஃபுல் வியூ ஓகே இது ஸ்கிரீன் 2 வந்து இப்படி பண்ணிக்கலாம்ல ஒரே நிமிஷம் let's do one ஒரே நிமிஷம் टीम लिंक भेज रहा हूँ वहां से ओपन कर Chef, can you hear me? Talk something. Chef, can you hear me? Chef को कॉल करो. तो बोला ना बोलने के लिए. இப்போ வந்து நோ நோ இப்போ பாரு டீம்ஸ்ல வந்து ஒரு ஃபுல் வியூ காமிக்கிறேன். ஸ்கிரீன் டூல் வந்து அதே வீடியோக்கு ஜூம் பண்ணிட்டேன். அதான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். அது ஓகே இல்ல? ரொம்ப புவரா? டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிட்டேன் ஸ்கேன் கன்வெர்ட்டர் இப்போ. I'll tell you one thing. இப்போ வந்து ஒரு மேக்ஸிமம் வந்து 5 minutes தான் இருக்கு. ஓகே. நோ வேணாம், எனக்கு ரிஸ்க் வேணாம். இட்ஸ் ஓகே. அதான் சொல்லு என்ன பண்ணணும். ஸ்கேன் கன்வெர்ட்டர் ஓபன் பண்ணோம் இந்தியா லேப்டாப்ல. OBSல இங்க இன்புட் வரும் கரெக்ட்டா? Yes, cut monitor I run though, but when I am checking the window, I am not able to see MTS laptop. Password is 166 ZVU. ZVU. Z, yeah, ZVU. Can you pin this video? This is my laptop. Okay. UV, music cut paniko. Music cut paniko. Hey, UV, hey, OBS cut பண்ணிட்டடா.
Hey, hi, Imtiaz.
Hey, hi, Kumran.
Hey, hi, Keshav.
So we'll
Hope
allow
everything is
people to
set,
enter,
right?
or we'll enter at 4.
Yeah, we'll enter at 4. Is
Okay.
anyone waiting in the lobby?
I think so. 2-3 people are there.
Okay.
UV change பண்ணலாமா source?
Sorry?
Not you, Kumran.
Okay.
பண்றா ஒரு इसको पिन करना बाबू बस ओके हां சரி நான் செட் பண்றேன் ஒரு நிமிஷம் ஓகே ஃபைன் சரி ஓகே it's a screen 3 the screen 2 delete பண்றேன் சரி ஓகே chef can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, fine. So whenever you want me to show the zoom view, just let me know. We will focus on the zoom view. Okay. So
Sure.
Kumran, this is the full view. Okay.
Okay.
And when you say like what she is doing, the zoom view, this will be the zoomed view.
Okay, great.
I'll give very clear instructions to switch to close-up camera.
Yeah, sure, sir. And Kumran, once people, I think people have already started coming in. Once they join, ask them to switch on the video, and then they can pin my video.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Mrs. Hema Mani is there. I'm admitting
Yes.
her.
Yeah, I admitted.
Hey,
Hi, Hema.
Good evening,
Good evening.
நானும் ஏதா புதுசா ஏதா படிக்கணும்னு வந்தேன். What is gnocchi? Hi, Nilima.
Hema,
Hi.
just pin my video. Hema, please pin my video.
Why your video, yeah?
Pin. You will have a surprise.
Okay, I pinned.
Now you see?
Yay. Yes.
Okay.
This is whose kitchen?
Why don't you join? This is Nilama's kitchen. Why don't you join in team itself? Yeah? You are in team also, right? Seri, the problem varona, that you call me. Seri, okay, done. Okay.
Just say mom needs me.
Careful.
I'll come in 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. He's talking to someone, Ari.
Sarada? Okay, okay. Chairs, chairs. My screen is seen correctly. कॉल पे कनेक्ट करके रखो बोर्ड का म्यूजिक
Keshav, we'll just wait for another couple of minutes and then we will start.
Sure. अच्छा वो ABS okay. Frame okay, Vayuvi? Mute down पर song down करने. Hi everyone, good evening. One small request, kindly pin the video of Keshav Kunal. Everybody please pin the video of Keshav Kunal and you can put in fit to frame view.
Good evening, all. Good evening, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining this healthy cooking event, part of Virtual Championship 2020. So today we have our chef Neelima Sriram, who will take us through with the journey of cooking a healthy food, and you can also join with her and cook along with her. So to give a background about Neelima, so she's actually a food stylist and consultant who has passions for experimenting exotic foods, and her love for cooking came together when she decided to start her own business, which is the Mindful Chef, which runs successfully. She also pursued her passion across continents, and she was even a part of the top 30 contestants in MasterChef India in 2015. A constant learner, uh, she transitioned herself to a whole food plant-based lifestyle. She used all her knowledge to create an amazing repertoire of awe-inspiring dishes. She's also a facilitator in Sanctuary for Health and Reconnection to Animals and Nature. She is devoted to spreading awareness about holistic health and an ecological, sustainable, compassionate lifestyle. Her vision is disease-free India. So, welcome, Chef Neelima Sriram. We really thank you for accepting our invite and helping us in this healthy cooking event. Thanks a lot. So, over to you, Neelima. You're on mute, Neelima. You're on mute, I guess.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect.
Loud and
Thank
clear.
you. Thanks for the introduction. Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all for this healthy cook-along session. I assume, I hope that you are ready to cook with me. Before I start cooking, I quickly want to know if there is a chat box option. Please quickly write and tell me how healthy you guys think actually you are, and how often do you indulge in junk food or healthy cooking. Just quickly write it in a chat box, please. I would like to hear.
chat box में क्या हो रहा है?
Keshav, Imtiaz, anybody writing anything?
No, not yet, Chef.
Okay, we'll
So,
wait another
that's
60
first
seconds.
comment.
And yeah.
Okay, the comments are coming in.
Yeah,
So
we'll
there are a
wait
couple
another
of
30
comments.
seconds. Yes,
There
go
are a
ahead.
couple of comments from Plinta Milani.
मैं करूँगा
Not
भाई,
much
वैसे भी
into
मेरे
healthy
स्क्रीन में
cooking
दिख रहा है.
other than idlis.
Other than idlis. What if I tell you even idli is not healthy? Yeah, so let's get started. I'll give exactly 120 seconds intro about what whole food plant-based diet is. I don't call it diet, it becomes a lifestyle when you completely give up on processed food, unrefined food, and try to align with nature. whatever nature has designed for human body, we start eating that. Then what happens is, as we all understand, you all are very learned people, you understand what is pH balance is. There should be a perfect balance between acid and alkaline, and human body is completely alkaline. So if you eat a lot of junk food, it becomes very acidic in nature. That's where the toxins start to build in. And if you remove the acidic foods from your daily lifestyle, daily diet, what happens is your alkaline level goes up and no disease can survive in an alkaline body. My 120 seconds are over. I think I was able to give you the introduction of whole food plant-based lifestyle. So let's get started. Today we will start. I hope that you guys have the hard copy with you, and if you have the recipe sheet in front of you, we will focus on quickly making the second recipe. The second recipe calls for dessert. Since it has to sit for a little bit, we will make it, set it, and put it in the fridge, and then move on to the recipe number 1. So for recipe number 2, I hope that you have. I will slowly explain one by one so that you guys are not confused. I want you to prepare your mixie jar in front of you. Look at the close-up camera. I have a food processor, Preeti. So Preeti comes with this kind of another feature, another food processor jar, I would call it. So if you do not have this one, that is fine. Just use a regular mixie grinder. So I want you to take walnuts. Here are my walnuts. I'm putting it into the mixie jar, grinder, processor, whatever you have. Now, if you look at the close-up camera, here is the cacao powder. Now, in the market, when you go and buy cacao powder, actually sometimes they come with the milk solids. So when you are on a whole food plant-based journey, we eliminate not only refined and processed food, we eliminate dairy, we eliminate oil, and we eliminate sugar. Now I'm making dessert, and you must be surprised or reading the recipe that, oh my God, she is adding tons and tons and tons of dates. Trust me, this brownie is not just for one person, so you will be fine. Dates are full of iron and they are low in calories, so you will be okay calorie wise as well. And nuts, you are indulging once in a while. Cacao powder also, you are indulging once in a while. You do not eat brownie, I assume, every day at home. So look at the close-up camera. I have Himalayan salt here. Why I did not choose the table salt or the white salt? Because it is artificially made. We stay away from man-made things. We stick to what nature has given. So Himalayan salt is unrefined and has more minerals. That's why I'm adding Himalayan salt. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients. That's about it. Now, if you are using the regular mixie jar, you are going to pulse it. Look at the front camera, please. You are going to pulse it. You are not going to keep running the mixie. Initially, it will be difficult for you because there is no water. So the grinding will be difficult. Stop the mixie, open the jar, mix the mixture and keep pulsing it, pulsing it. You are looking for a grainy texture. You are not making a laddu here. So you do not want the entire mixture to turn into a paste. So please be mindful when you are pulsing it. Pulse it, open, pulse it, open. So I'm going to pulse this, open it and show via close-up camera. So let's get started. What happens here is walnuts have enough natural oil. That's why you are not adding anything. And the entire fiber is also intact here. So once you keep grinding it, walnuts will start to release little bit of oil and dates will combine along with that and it will start to stick and become one mass. So look at the close-up camera. You see, now it is quite grainy, very, very grainy. I can see lots of coarse texture of walnuts, bits and pieces also. However, it is coming along quite well. So I'll pulse it again. Please look at the close-up camera again. You see the walnut pieces have now become really soft, small. They look like specks. And if I'm holding it, I'm able to mold into shape. See, the oils have started to release. This is what I'm looking for. So now I have here any pan you can take. I have a silicone bread pan here. So I'm going to shift this mixture, the entire mixture here. Keep looking at the close-up camera. Right now it looks very crumbly and disintegrated, which is fine. This is what I'm looking for. I do not want to take it too far where it looks like one paste. Now I have, this is palette knife. Either you use palette knife or you just use a regular spoon and start pressing. That's about it. So press it hard enough so that it sets. And this goes into the fridge for at least an hour or so. You can make this dessert a day before or 2 days before and refrigerate it. It really lasts if you are not eating it. Otherwise, it never lasts in my house for more than 2 days. So whether you are a small child or an adult, you will thoroughly enjoy this dish. Now, in my introduction, the team had mentioned that I'm a food stylist also. I actually really give a lot of importance to plating as well. Why? Because we eat through our eyes. If visually the food is looking pretty and appealing, we feel like having it. So I'll quickly give you a few tips on plating as well. Just give me a few seconds. So here I had prepared ahead of time if you are looking at the close-up camera. So either you can cut into squares, any shape is fine. Here I have used cookie cutter and cut into a disc, which looks very pretty. Now I managed to make ice cream before that. So when I'm very sure during lockdown period, you guys had watched a lot of YouTube videos and you guys must have been watching MasterChef Australia, MasterChef this, MasterChef that. So let's do a gourmet plating here. Give me 1 second. So I made this whole food plant-based ice cream which has no dairy, no sugar, no harmful stabilizers or chemicals. So I'm just scooping it out, putting a dollop, sprinkling a little bit of cacao. Here I have any greens is fine. Usually I like to use fennel fronds because they are licorice. They go very well with dessert. And that's it. Your gourmet plating, the regular day plating. And if you are a single guy, you can eat directly from here. So in a jiffy, you are able to make the dessert. How easy is that, guys? So give me 2 seconds. I'll quickly clear this station and I will start making gnocchi.
Keshav, the audio is overlapping, I guess.
I want to know how many of you were able to make it. Anybody can write in the chat box. If you guys are having any difficulty, please let me know. I can help you correct that.
The audio is getting repeated.
Whose audio is getting? Adit. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Yes.
So, has anyone made brownie already? I would like to know.
So,
And I would like them to taste and tell immediately how do they find the taste.
so we have 4 people who have completed it, made the dish. Dhanalakshmi, Aditi, and Angeline. We are getting the photographs as well from Arun Kumar Ilango.
Awesome. So shall we move on to the second one?
Yeah. Yes, I guess we can go ahead. Or sorry, chef. People are asking a couple of minutes. They're asking
Yes,
2 more
please,
minutes.
please. If you guys have any questions, please ask me now. No questions. I like that. So I would like to tell one more thing. Yeah.
There is a question for you, chef.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a question from Aditi Bharat. She wants to know how long you have been a vegan.
Okay, it's been 4 years. Why I turned vegan? Actually, I grew up in an environment where my father is 100% non-vegetarian and my mom is a 100% vegetarian. So we had the kind of like we were given the freedom to eat whatever we wanted it. However, I grew up eating non-veg because my father always needed an assistant whenever he cooked non-veg, and my mother will never support that idea. So he always dragged me, and I ended up developing interest in cooking. And 2013, I came back from Canada to India for good. And 2016, my sister broke the news. We are just 3 years apart, and she said she's got type 2 diabetes. And both my parents already had diabetes from young age. And I used to think, I was also quite young at that time, so I used to think, okay, it is something which old people get, so eventually everybody is going to get diabetes one day. So the year my sister got it in 2016, I just hated that idea that I'll be next in line. I wanted to break that cycle. And I ended up attending one workshop where I realized by quitting dairy actually can solve so many of your health issues, you know. So I understood the concept of whole food plant-based lifestyle. So since 2016, I became vegan. Initially, it wasn't easy because though I've been in this profession as a chef for 20 odd years, however, my brain stopped working because I was looking at the recipe and I was not listening to my inner voice and I was not following my gut feeling and I was not able to cook. So I got very, very frustrated. But then one day I just told myself that I'm just going to listen to my inner voice and eliminate oil, sugar, and dairy and cook the regular meal. And this is how my journey started. And I started testing recipes. Believe it or not, my kitchen became a science laboratory, literally. Of course, there was no chemicals in it. Absolutely all organic food. I've been eating organic since 2008, so there was no chance that I would eat the regular meal. So that's how my vegan journey started. And yeah, the transition was pretty easy. In these 4 years, I've lost 10 kilos. I've lost my arthritis pain. I've lost so many health issues. It is only gain and gain and gain and gain and gain. Yes. Any other question?
No more questions, chef.
Okay, let's get started. I hope that your tray is ready with the gnocchi ingredients. So here, if you look at the close-up camera, what I've done is I took the grater, I steamed my potatoes so soft that it was pretty easy for me to grate them. Now in gnocchi, many people end up doing the mistake. What they do is they boil the potatoes. Now what happens is lot of water goes into that potato. So the gnocchi is never right, you know, it starts to break the moment it goes into the water. Now, second thing is that in order to bind that potato, you end up adding a lot of maida. And if you are a non-veg, then you add a lot of eggs in it, which is completely wrong. The technique is completely wrong. Either you steam it or you oven bake it. So not microwave, oven bake it, regular convection oven. You bake your potatoes and then grate it. That is the right technique. So I'm putting, and I grated after that. So my hands were washed from the beginning. So if you look at it, my potatoes are really soft. Now, as I mentioned that if you look at the front camera, as I mentioned earlier, people are used to of maida so much in their pizza, in their buns, in their breads, everything they want soft, 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 soft. And when you think of gnocchi, gnocchi means soft pillows, you know. So you literally want that experience which melts in your mouth. So of course, maida gives that texture. Now, if you look at the nature has given wheat of brown color. It's not a white color. So when you start processing that wheat, you get rid of a lot of fiber. So you end up having a flour which is void of nutrition. And then in order to increase the shelf life, they add 10 other chemicals. Then they add hydrogen peroxide, which actually is for your ear pain. Yes, believe it or not. And the regular wheat flour which you get in the market has boric acid. So we really need to think what we are putting into our system. So I wanted to eliminate that. Why? Because I realized that after switching to whole food plant-based diet, the wheat was giving me a lot of bloating and my body was not able to digest. The regular chapati, the wheat chapati which we eat in the night is actually a wrong concept. Wheat takes up to 16 to 18 hours to digest, believe it or not. When we wake up in the morning, we always say, oh, I'm not hungry. Why? Because the food is still digesting from the previous night, which is completely wrong. If you look at the other species in our planet, animals do not eat after sunset. This is what we are supposed to follow. Now, this is our oat flour. So I mentioned how to make oat flour in the recipe. Now, brown rice flour, again, like white, nothing white I use. No white salt, no white sugar. This is salt. I'm mixing salt. If you are Jain, you do not want garlic, please don't use it. If you have garlic powder, please use it. I have it. That's why I've given the recipe as optional, the ingredient as optional. Now here I've got beetroot. Why beetroot? Because sometimes kids in the family always fuss around a lot. I don't want to eat that vegetable. I don't want to eat this vegetable. So this is the best way. Here, actually, I've given the beetroot in a small proportion, just 1 tablespoon. You can, since I'm adding potatoes, so I'm not worried. Now, instead of potatoes, I'm kneading this, okay? Please pay attention in the close-up camera. I'm kneading this. Now, instead of regular potatoes, you can add sweet potatoes. Again, steam it and add, not boil it. You can steam or oven roast yellow pumpkin. You call it pushnikai, I guess. The yellow pumpkin, you can add that. The taste is amazing. Here you do not need water because potatoes have enough moisture in it. I'm just mixing it gently, politely. To make this recipe completely. Now, you guys are not in front of me. You guys are learning virtually. So what is the comparison I can give? I don't want you to compare this recipe with the regular gnocchi. This is a gluten-free option, okay? This is a gluten-free option. And this will keep your stomach light, not heavy. So I want you to feel the texture of potatoes more than rice or oat flour. See, I'm able to knead the dough without even adding any water. Is everyone's dough coming like this? Keshav, can you please check with them and let me know? So I'll quickly rinse my hand. Can you confirm? Is their dough like this or sticky so that I can help? Shall I move on?
We haven't received any confirmation on the dough, chef.
Okay. We have time. I just mixed all the ingredients. Brown rice flour, oat flour, 1 tablespoon of beetroot puree, potatoes, grated potatoes, salt and garlic. Nothing else was there. We have plenty of time, no problem. They can take their own time and let us know. And for now, Keshav, you can just keep the camera on close up so that they can see what I'm doing. Perfect. So, any comments? Are they ready for the next step?
So far, one person has confirmed they are ready for the next step.
Okay, perfect. So their dough is fine, right? Not sticking to the finger.
Participants, if you have any questions or challenges, I would request you to come on video and you can raise your questions with the chef. So we have Abdul and Sundar on video. Both of them are showing their, I think they're done with the dough. And we have Clint as well.
And it's not sticking to their finger, right?
Hope it's not sticking, guys.
So the next step.
Chef, there is a question from Aditi.
Yes.
So her question is, do we also need to add the rice flour as well?
As per the recipe.
Whatever ingredients I have mentioned, half cup rice flour, half cup oat flour, 1 cup grated steamed potatoes, salt and garlic, everything they have to combine together and knead a dough, soft dough.
Okay. Okay.
So now whoever is ready, take a pot of water and start boiling the water. Now make sure, please look at the close-up camera. This is my kadai or wok. So I have not filled it to the top, you know, it is like half. This is more than enough. And usual pasta, when we boil, we add salt in the pasta. And the water is always salty and it reminds us of Mediterranean Sea. However, we are doing things differently here. It's a gluten-free gnocchi. So we have already added the salt into the dough. So I don't want to overdo it. Our sauce will also have some salt. So don't go overboard. If you really want to add salt, some salt into the water, add very little. That's about it, like half a teaspoon. Don't go overboard, okay? Another thing is there, I had mentioned that please keep one sauce ready. I'm hoping that everyone has kept one sauce ready. So should I move on to the next step?
Yes, chef, I think we can move on to the next step.
So this is the dough, okay? Now watch my hands, what I'm doing. I'm putting the pressure in the center and it is automatically rolling. So my hands are also moving away. They are maintaining social distance, see? So again, I join the hands together, then I remind my hands, guys, maintain social distance. So they are moving away. Again from the beginning. So let's say in the middle, you see it is big and the sides are getting thin. Then take one hand and start from there and roll. Let's say I feel here it is thick. So I start like this. Here I say thick, I start like this. Get it? Super easy, not difficult at all. So if you find it is too long, just work with one. Cut it into half and work with one. So these two were of almost same size. And these two are of same size. So once this step is ready, let me know, and your water is boiling, let me know. Then I will move my camera towards the induction stove and show you how to boil these gnocchis, okay? Let me know, guys, when they are ready with these rolled out dough.
Sure, chef.
I told them to keep it. Thanks. Thank you. I hope you guys are not stressing out. I don't want you to stress out. I want you to enjoy and have fun. There is no rush. So whoever is not doing cook along with me, you guys can watch. You guys can ask question on behalf of your friends and colleagues and make notes of it and share with each other on WhatsApp. That would be the smartest strategy here. So guys, I would love to hear your questions. So when I switch to whole food plant-based journey, people ask me, oh, your life must be very boring. You are not eating junk. Trust me, I eat chaat papri, I eat puris, I eat paranthas, I eat my saag paneer, but all following the principle of whole food lifestyle. I do not miss anything. I lived outside India for almost 25, 26 years, and I make Mexican, I make Italian. This is an Italian dish. We eat pizzas, burgers, everything. And sometimes some housewives come to me and they say they don't have oven at home. So how do they make the buns? So I teach them how to make buns even without oven and without compromising flavors or anything. So where there is a will, there is a way. If you guys are also thinking of adopting healthy lifestyle, feel free to contact. Feel free to get into healthy cooking, and there are tons and tons of videos available on YouTube also. So shall I move on to the next step? Is the water boiling? Can anyone confirm? Is your water boiling? Check if we can hear. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Chef, there is a question for you.
Yes.
From Mani Ramesh Kumar.
Yeah.
So he wants to know, what is your favorite dish that you have prepared so far?
My favorite. Oh, I eat everything. Everything. Of course, I was born in a Punjabi family. I'm married to a Tamilian guy. So I do North and South cooking a lot at home. And especially when I was living outside India, for me, that was very important that my children knew about their roots. So there was like, if morning breakfast was South Indian breakfast, then dinner was definitely North Indian. So my favorite is like, there's no one thing. I love everything. But yeah, if I really like, I'm craving for something that is like paratha, makhan, and my vegan curd, of course.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. So are you guys ready with the water boiling in the pot and you have rolled out the gnocchis like this? So if you guys are ready, then I'm just going to show you that I'm going to cut them. So please watch. Look at the close-up camera. It doesn't matter. Some will be fat, some will be long, and some will be thin. That is okay. But don't make it very small or very fat. So now please pay attention what I'm going to do. I am taking one regular fork and I'm making it stand on my board, and I'm holding one gnocchi. I'm pressing it on the sides like this. So this pillow is ready. So now using my index finger, I'm just gently putting some pressure. And I'm creating this design, if you guys can see. So there will be design on your gnocchi. Pay attention what I'm doing. Gently, not so gentle. Put some pressure, otherwise the design will not form. Put some pressure so the design comes. Are you able to do it, guys? I hope so.
Yes.
And if the design did not come well, so go back, shape the gnocchi again, hold it again, and then press it. Put little pressure. Don't be like too soft or don't be too hard. Put little pressure, okay? Adit, just move the camera. So I'm hoping that your water is boiling. So here the water is boiling. You see the bubbles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now my kadai is little big, okay? So I can afford to put up to 15 pieces. If your kadai is not that big, do not overcrowd it, okay? You make it in few batches. That is totally fine with me. Just don't overcrowd it. Now, within 60 seconds to 90 seconds, what will happen is these gnocchis will start to float on its own. They will not be at the bottom. Right now, they are at the bottom. So that is the indication that gnocchi is done and I should be removing it. See, they've already now floating on top. This is called slotted spoon. We fry puris with this. So they are floating on top. This is the time. I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to remove. Now my second batch is also ready. So I'm just going to throw quickly. Watch again, guys. 60 to 90 seconds. That's about it. 1.5 minutes. You do not need more than that. See, right now they are at the bottom. They are just drowned completely. Very soon they will start to float on top. And you do not cover it with the lid. You do not require that at all. Now, what happens is when we eat anything which is made with wheat or maida, we enjoy a lot because our taste buds have been conditioned that way, and we love the food. But whenever we eat Italian food, we come out of the restaurant, the cheese is made from dairy, and so much of butter and oil is because fat brings flavor, right? So if you eat wrong fats and wrong flavors, the, your tongue is going to be very happy, but your stomach, your body is not going to be happy. So you come out of the restaurant, you feel so full and so bloated, and sometimes you end up skipping the next meal. It's also why, because your body is telling that you gave me wrong food. Now I have to work very hard to digest and deal with this kind of food, you know. So, and sometimes what happens is that we don't even wait for that food to digest. We end up eating more food in the next meal. And then what happens? Body goes through that shock. It says, oh my God, I haven't even digested the previous night food or the afternoon food. Now there is a new shipment in our body. So it tells its army, you know, which digests the food. It tells its army, guys, let's go and tackle the new food which has come and leave the old food behind. So that old food which was still sitting in our system and digesting, it is half undigested, which eventually turns into toxins and builds fat deposits in our body. So when you follow this whole food plant-based lifestyle and eat only when hungry, naturally you lose weight and you see the health benefits. So this gnocchi is done. I'm going to remove this pot. Here is my sauce. I'm just quickly going to heat the sauce. Now, the pasta water in which the pasta was boiling, you do not discard that. Always say 1 cup. Let's say the sauce was very thick. Right now the sauce is thick. So how do I dilute? Now that pasta water actually has some kind of starch from potatoes and from rice, and it has got some flavor also. So you can use that pasta water to dilute your sauce. So to me right now it looks fine. I'm going to add you can adjust your seasonings, salt and pepper, chili flakes, anything you can add. I'm going to taste it. It's soft. I don't need more salt. I eat less salt, but you guys can adjust. All I need is some pepper. That's it. My pasta is ready. I'm going to serve now. Move the camera. So I'm just throwing parsley. I've got some basil here. My simple gnocchi dish is ready. Now I had given you 3 sauce recipes. So this is another version. I made this with spinach puree. So I'm just going to serve. Going to serve here with fennel. Now I've got one more pasta here. I gave you the option of pesto, so I'm just going to heat it. So, Keshav, how many people have so far made their gnocchi? So, have they made their sauce also ahead of time? Perfect. So, this is my third variation. Okay. Yes, yes, please. And if the pesto is very thick, add some pasta water. This is what I just now did. It got cold, so I just heated it. And I'm using freshly cracked pepper. So 3 of variations of pastas are done. Gnocchi is also pasta. As I always say, where there is a will, there is a way. If you really want to eat healthy, if you are suffering from diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, want to lose weight without putting much effort, trust me, with little exercise, trust me, this is the lifestyle you want to adopt. And this is sustainable, cost effective as well, because you end up eating less. Fiber intake is much higher than regular one. And trust me, even now after this pandemic, I think many restaurants are also opting for healthy vegan options, healthy options, because they have realized that most of the people have started cooking at home, and most of the people are pretty good cooks. So it has become a challenge for them. So they want to give ghar ka khana kind of a feeling to their customers. When I say ghar ka khana, means home style food. So yeah, and why not develop this skill? This skill can be acquired by anyone. If I can do it, so can you. I hope you guys enjoyed the session with me. I would love to hear some feedback, Keshav. Perfect. Sure, sounds good. I can't hear you. Can you speak louder, please? Oh, wow.
So Arun Kumar,
Which sauce did he make?
the red sauce.
Awesome, awesome. Did you follow the same recipe which was given?
So Arun, this is the question for you. Can you come on video? Can you come on video?
I'm in video, Kumran.
Yeah.
But we added more sauce, Kumran, for our taste.
Okay. So again, Chef Arun Kumar has completed the dish and looks like he has added more sauce to the dish as per their
That's fine.
wish.
That's fine. He has to eat, so he has to adjust those things because if he's
Yep.
going to add less sauce, he's not going to enjoy it. But how did it feel to cook oil-free sauce and do oil-free cook-along?
It is a nice experience, and we learned the new dish today. And it is
Yes.
easy. So we thought it is a difficult thing, but it is quite easy.
Super, super. Good to hear that. So I'm hoping that you guys will be cooking more often now. Healthy meals.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Any questions, Rishabh, for me?
Hi, Chef. This is Flinta from Elite's team.
Hi.
And here's my pasta with mushroom sauce.
I'll do one thing. Keshav, keep the Aditya Sriram's camera closer towards the food, and I'll go to the front camera and I'll come and check the food. I would love to see it.
Rita, where is the biryani?
Biryani. It was very tough for me to make this. Somehow I finished. And it's tasting yummy. I never thought I could do this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I would love to see the creations now. So, how was the experience in cooking?
It was very easy actually. Initially, we thought so you are saying different ingredients, so we thought it's going to be very difficult, but it's very easy actually. I think next time we can even make in some 30-40 minutes.
Fantastic. See, once you get the hang of it, it is like I do a MasterChef challenge with hotel management students. So basically, they are supposed to make this dish under 20 minutes. So my funda is if I'm spending more than 40 minutes in the kitchen, then I'm wasting my time, and fooling others. So once you get the hang of it, in fact, you can also make dishes under 20 minutes and be done with it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Neil.
Anyone has questions for me? Please feel free to ask.
So that is a comment from Dhanalakshmi. And she has also shared her pictures with brownie as well. Looks like it is set well. The consistent,
Awesome.
by seeing the picture, the consistency looks good with the garnish
I would
of
love to see the
cashews.
picture of brownie. Please show me. Yes, sure. And guys, I want you to understand one thing. My recipe ideas are just a springboard, okay, for you guys. You guys should take the inspiration from these simple recipes and start coming up with your own creations. So use this just as a springboard. That's about it. Start cooking healthy and let's make the country disease free.
So participants, we would suggest you to post the pictures of brownie as well if it is set.
Arre, super. Thank you guys. Thanks for giving me this lovely opportunity to do a cook along session, and I'm looking forward to many more with you guys.
Sure. Chef, this is Kumaran from the Lennox team. Thanks a lot for your time and helping us with this cook along session and sharing us a healthy recipe for our employees. Definitely, it'll add value in their lifestyle. So thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kumaran. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this session, and I hope your team also and employees also will keep wowing you with many more healthy dishes.
Definitely. So a request to the participants, team, please post your pictures in this chat box. The pictures are a criteria to allocate points to your respective teams since it is part of the virtual championship. And if you have any questions, the chef is available for next couple of minutes, so you can get it clarified from the chef. You can come on video and you can ask your questions to the chef. If you also have any feedback to share, yes, you're welcome. Excuse me, chef. There is a thank you
Yes.
message from Aditi Bharat. Her message is, thanks, chef. The taste is really good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
They should be patting their shoulder. They should be proud of themselves.
Yeah. So team this, yes, Keshav. Yes, I could see that.
I'm glad they are having fun, which is good, which is a good sign, you know.
Kumaran, there is a question as well.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a question from Unma. So do we have an alternative for oats flour?
Yes, you can use tapioca flour if you don't want oats. However, tapioca is highly processed, but it is allowed. It is okay. But use less. Oats flour, we use half a cup. Tapioca flour, I would say you would use quarter cup or little bit more. That's it. Quarter cup should be enough.
So Unmas, thank you for the suggestions.
Most welcome. Thank you.
So team, this chat box will be available. You can, okay, there is one more. Okay, that's a question from Aditi Bharat. Is there any easy way to clean the kitchen?
Engage your husband.
but sorry, chef, she is single. She is single.
My husband is out of town due to lockdown for the past 6 months, so I'm doing my dishes. If she's single, invest in a dishwasher machine. That is the best thing one can do, you know.
Okay, so people have started posting the pictures with brownies.
Awesome.
And it is tempting, actually.
I would like to know, has anyone tasted their own creation? What's the feedback on brownie? I didn't hear.
Team, does anyone want to share your feedback on the brownie? Okay, there is one comment on brownie from Angeline. The brownie that she made is too tasty, it seems.
See, you can stay away from butter, you can stay away from oils, sugar, which is highly processed. And believe it or not, we are the only species who keep spraying pesticides so that other species do not touch the food, you know. And other species are so smart, they don't even come closer to our food. And they are the ones who don't need doctors. We humans only need doctors all the time. So we seriously need to think, what are we actually putting in our mouth, you know. So start cooking, which is completely aligned with nature. Completely. Add more of salads, raw foods. It has more live enzymes, which are easy on your stomach and gut. They are gut-friendly enzymes. When we do cooking, unfortunately, we end up killing those enzymes, so it becomes a little less nutritious. However, it's okay to eat cooked food. Don't forget, cooking was also invented by humans only. So yeah, you have made gnocchi, but don't forget to include salad with that, okay? So salad is a must. And salad should not be just cut up cucumbers, tomatoes, and carrots. And that's about it. Salad should be fun. Absolutely fun. Salads are actually meal replacers, believe it or not. If you guys visit my Instagram, which is at Chef Nilima Sriram, you guys will learn a lot about me and you will see what are the things I do. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram as well.
Yeah. Sure, Chef, before we close down, just want to share a couple of comments from people. Meenakshi, the brownie that she made is so chocolatey, it seems. And then Angeline has thanked you for sharing a healthy recipe. Suresh, again, the brownie he made is really tasty, it seems. And there is one more comment from Abdul Kader. The sauce that he prepared reminds him of polished pierogi.
Pierogi, oh wow. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful to hear. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you all enjoyed cooking with me. I'm super excited and super happy.
Sure, we will share the pictures to you, Chef.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you all. Please keep sharing your pictures. The pictures is mandatory. So thank you, chef, and thank you all to the participants.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Signing off. Bye, guys.